What's going on, guys? It's Matt with No BS Beard Reviews. Tonight, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to talk about the beard's arch nemesis. So you're probably thinking it's a pair of clippers. To me, the beard's arch nemesis, though, throughout the workday is my collar. So I want to talk to you about different collar options for your beard and what I think I have found to maybe be the absolute best shirt that you can buy for your beard. I know that sounds funny, but trust it, take it from me, a guy that wears a collared shirt every day to work with a beard. Collars can definitely get in the way. They can definitely hamper your beard. I've actually cut my beard shorter before because it interferes with the collar and it gets so annoying. And so let's talk about a few different collar styles. So what I'm wearing here, this is a traditional button-down collar. So this shirt I'm wearing is made by Brooks Brothers. And Brooks Brothers, traditionally, it's a great menswear company, but I will say their collars are very large. They're very high up on the neck. So what happens throughout the day, you can see it hits my beard right here and puffs that out throughout the day. Especially when I'm turning my head different ways, it gets caught up in the collar, and that's just not something I like to deal with. And unfortunately, the majority of my shirts are these button-down collared shirts. I had a ton of them from before I had a beard several years ago, and they're great quality shirts. They've held up well. They come out of the washer crisp and clean, but they just don't do it for the beard. Now, one option you could do would be to unbutton your buttons here. I'll show you a different example here in just a second. You could unbutton it. In my personal opinion, on a dress shirt, it looks a little sloppy. You can see how long that piece is there, and it just looks a little sloppy. So let's go ahead and show you a different option. All right, guys, here is another example of a button-down collar. Immediately you notice the print on the shirt's a little bit more casual, so we can go ahead and get away with unbuttoning that collar. And so when it's buttoned, it's actually right about there. It's not too bad, but still gets in the way of the beard. But this is a much more casual shirt, so we can unbutton that and it looks fine unbuttoned. So get a little bit more movement. Again, not an ideal situation for my beard. I still am getting hit on the sides there. Again, we're gonna save the best shirt for last here in just a minute. So let's take a look at a few more shirt collars. All right, guys, we've updated to a different shirt. Still wearing a dress shirt, but what I'm wearing now is what's called a spread collar. So if I was to button this up all the way, it's got a nice wide presentation. And so when I'm wearing it open like this, it actually spreads pretty well, and I get a better range of movement with my beard. This is one of my preferred collar styles. I actually like this. I'm starting to buy more and more shirts like this with this spread collar. To me, it looks a little bit more presentable and also gives me more range of movement. This isn't like that button-down collar popping up and hitting me right there. Still got a little bit limited range of movement. My beard does get caught from time to time, but we're getting better. We're definitely getting better. So let's check out a few more options. All right, guys, here we've got another example of a spread collar. This is what you would consider an English spread collar. It's very extreme compared to that previous collar I had on. So this actually, I wore this today at work, and this is actually a decent collar. It does get opened up. The only downside, it almost looks like it's too open. It looks like it almost lays down like that sometimes, which is what you don't want. You don't want your shirt collar laying down, looking sloppy. You kind of want it up and crisp like this, but we're getting better. We're getting less clearance. I still hit some. This side always seems to get caught up in my collar, but we're getting better. Definitely getting better. Let's take a look at a few polo shirts for when the weather gets a little bit warmer. All right, guys, we're rocking a polo shirt now. Now, a polo is probably my favorite shirt to wear with a beard. One, because I live in a hot climate and it gets hot with those dress shirts. And two, this is going to give me the least amount of resistance hitting my beard and gives me the most range of motion without my beard getting caught up in the shirt. Now, the downside of a polo shirt is the collar. Look at this collar. I mean, I got bacon collar going on. This looks like a bacon strip. It's kind of flared out. this polo shirt should be open like that and laying nicely, but instead it kind of, wants to shrink up like that. In my opinion, it looks horrible. This polo shirt's actually been retired to weekend wear and, not in a business casual setting whatsoever. So let me show you another example of something I don't like on a polo shirt. All right, guys, we've got another polo shirt we're taking a look at. Now, this one isn't too bad. Again, I've got full range of motion. My only critique of this one, it looks like I've got wings I'm getting ready to take off here. These things are very flat and very out to the side. It's just a big collar presence. In my opinion, it's, we need to find a happy medium between what we just saw with that little bacon collar all shriveled up there to, these giant bat wings here. So bear with me. I got one last shirt we're going to take a look at, and this is my favorite shirt to date. This next shirt is my preferred beard shirt. So stay tuned. Be back in just a second. All right, guys, we're back with my absolute most favorite shirt to wear with a beard. This is by a company called Criquet Shirts based out of Austin, Texas. Now, they make, in my opinion, the best business casual shirt you can wear. And so they've got this awesome collar. I'll take a step back here. This is a polo shirt, but you'll notice the placket goes down. It's got 4 buttons. Got a little pocket here on the left-hand breast. But these are absolutely just the perfect polo. It's kind of like the new old school shirt. They're very vintage inspired by, vintage golfers. But what I really like for your beard, so let's say you have a really short beard. Well, you can go just 1 button undone. It's not interfering with my beard at all as I move. I like to rock 2 buttons undone here. Let's say you've got that big, big beard. Just pop a button, man. You can pop that open. Let your beard be free. And again, the wider your collar goes here, it just looks old school cool. It's just a very, very neat shirt. They were inspired by kind of the favorite vintage golf shirts. That's why they got the 4-button placket there. They're super soft as well. They're 100% organic cotton jersey, which I wear these without an undershirt or anything. They feel like butter on my skin. This is my absolute favorite shirt. And so you can find these guys at criquetshirts.com. That is CRIQUET shirts.com. So I've got another one I picked up here in black. Just kind of cool old school collar here. You can see I've actually got the 2nd button undone on that one. Let me button that up. But there you go. You've got that button pocket there. They've got their little Criquet logo. Just a super cool shirt. Let's take a step back so you can see a little bit. It's got sleeves that aren't super long, but just overall, a very, very cool shirt. And what I really like about these is that I can go to the office in a business casual environment. I can wear this with khakis tucked in. I can wear this with jeans. But what's cool about it is the collar they have here makes it so you don't get those bacon collars I was just showing you on that previous polo, or those collars that are just very flat and unattractive. They actually incorporate, if you're familiar with dress shirts, they have those little collar stays that pull out and you put in. That's going to make it so you don't get that bacon collar, and these collars sit up perfectly all the time. And so I've been super impressed by these shirts. I'm looking forward to picking up some more colors. They come out with seasonal colors. For instance, for St. Patrick's Day, on the logo here on the chest, they had a little shamrock in a Kelly green shirt, which I thought was pretty cool, man. I wanted to pick that one up. I hate I missed it. For the Masters coming up, they've got some special edition shirts. And just throughout the year, they have different special edition shirts, as well as you can go pick them up. They come in probably more than a dozen different colors. I'm looking forward to picking more of these guys up. In my opinion, this is the perfect beard shirt. It's just got that vintage cool look. One of the owners, 2 of the owners of the company, one of the guy has this big beard. The other guy's got a sweet mustache. He's growing out. But in my opinion, this collar and this kind of placket design just looks really cool with a beard. So they're based out of Austin, Texas, kind of the beard capital of the world. And so they've got a lot of guys out there wearing these shirts and, proof that they're a perfect beard shirt. Again, take a step back here. We can always unbutton another button. If we got that big beard, we need to let it flow. You know, if you got that really big beard, unbutton all four. Just let that puppy loose. But guys, I just wanted to go over some different collar options with you. It's something I wanted to talk about. I've been asked about for a while. But again, in my opinion, check out Criquet shirts. Awesome company, awesome shirts. Perfect for the bearded man. So as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, you can click on my ugly mug there. And to all my subscribers, thank you so much. Now, guys, if you rock a shirt that you absolutely love, comment below. Let me know what you guys think about this Criquet shirt. If I'm onto something with letting the beard flow and not get in the way here. But as always, guys, God bless you. Take care. We'll talk soon.